Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm Master, the community manager for Team Ninja Studio. I'm here to show you guys some awesome Wulong Fallen Dynasty gameplay, joined by
FightinCowboy. I'm a creator over on YouTube.
Yeah, and we're going to be showing you our latest trailer of Wulong Fallen Dynasty. I know you guys have been waiting for that. Stay tuned in the stream because they'll be giving out pre-order codes for the game on the Xbox stream. So make sure you guys are following. But let's go ahead and kick it off to our latest trailer.
Yes, I can see it. Fate intended for us to meet here. suffer as these warriors may, their pain could be the foundation for a new age.
Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that trailer. There's a lot of information in there, a lot of little details. I know he's excited about it. I see him smiling. Hopefully you guys will break that down. I'm excited to see what you guys say about that as we look back at the community, as what they put together.
That fight with Lu Bu looks spicy. That fight, that's all.
It's a little good, you know what I'm saying? It's a little intense, but that's the idea here. It is Lu Bu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Zhang Fei, I saw Wan Yu.
Yep.
And you can't have them without Liu Bei, so he's somewhere back there probably.
Well, you know, maybe in the shadows. But what do you think? How do you what stood out to you the most?
Honestly, the alligator thing.
Oh yeah.
Where he like parried and chucked the rock back at his head. That I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Because like we've seen that with the porcupine and like deflecting the quills, but that. Like, first impression, if I was fighting that thing, I wouldn't think to parry that. But now I'm starting to believe I can just parry literally the world in this game.
Yeah. So obviously there's going to be a lot of like different attacks and different things to anticipate as you get attacked. But that's kind of like the beauty of the game. There's a lot of like offense and defense, using that spirit gauge to be able to, you know, manage your overall, you know, power and all that. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm just excited to see the trailer finally out. But let's go ahead and hop into this game.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's jump right in.
So for those of you guys watching, we want to give you guys a heads up that this is kind of a nice little snippet of the game, kind of early to mid game, and he'll be able to show you some of his preferred weaponry here.
I'll show you all the spear. Spear is one of the new weapons.
Spear is one of the newer weapons. Not many people have gotten a chance to see it or play with it. So we figured this would be a great time to show you guys how this works. Okay, I was wondering if you're going to be able to pull it off.
Hit the first parry? Yeah, we got it. We're good.
I was wondering. So there's been some things. I'm glad he was able to pull that off on the first try. One of the things that I wanted to touch on that the team has paid attention to is getting a lot of that feedback that has come back from the demo that we had earlier. So during that demo, there was a lot of feedback that came in talking about, you know, the parry window was extremely tight, some things dealing with healing and general combat tweaks here and there. So I want to make sure that everybody understands that the team is listening to what the community is saying with that feedback. And that's a big thank you to you guys, letting you guys know that we do appreciate that feedback and that we're listening and we're making those adjustments. Obviously, there'll be more adjustments and there'll be more to show as the game comes closer. But for now, we want to make sure that you guys are aware that those things have been looked into and addressed. And they'll continue to do more tweaks with it. I'm gonna see if you can be able to pull it off here, though.
Oh, this guy is just getting me all kinds earlier.
Let's go. First try?
First try.
Are you pro by any chance?
I might be.
You might be.
I might be.
Nice. So what kind of I guess approach are you doing here? Are you gonna go with a little bit of martial arts?
So this initial run, I really want to like show kind of what we can do in the game. So definitely some martial arts, a little bit of pulling from the wizardry spells. Definitely just some combo play, like utilizing the spirit gauge, so pushing out those heavy attacks.
Right.
You know, because I think that's one thing is the spirit gauge I think it feels nicer to work with compared to the public demo that we had a couple of months ago. Like it actually feels really rewarding now. Like if you dump your whole spirit out to hit somebody, like you're getting good damage out of it.
Yeah, and that's the idea. That's what the team wants to make it feel like, you know, feel rewarding. There's this level of risk and reward, and I'm sure a lot of people enjoy that feeling. And like we just showed on the trailer, You know, the pre-orders are available now. They also show, you know, some of the pre-order bonuses as well as the early purchase bonuses, as well as the digital deluxe bonuses. So it's like, depending on what you're trying to get, they also have the Steelbook Launch Edition, which also comes with exclusive DLC. And for those that just are ready to hop into this thing, I mean, it's up there for you guys. I know people have been asking, when are the pre-orders going up? They're up now. So those of you guys that are interested, definitely hop into that, and you may be good or maybe even better than FightinCowboy here. Maybe, we'll see.
We'll see. Should we show them the change with cliffs?
Well, yeah, we can. I mean, that was part of the feedback. One of the things that was kind of
check it out. Watch this. Watch this.
One of the things that was kind of heartbreaking for a lot of people is dying instantly.
We've defeated gravity. The ultimate foe has been overcome.
One of the things was that you would die immediately afterwards, and now what we've done is made the adjustment so you don't instantly die and lose everything you had, because there was no way to get it back. So we wanted to make sure we made an adjustment to that, and that there was a level of punishment, so you generally lose about 25 to 30% of your health. And any enemies that you'll be battling on that cliff don't disappear, so they're gonna be right there as soon as you come back. So just because you fall off the cliff doesn't mean you're out of danger automatically. You'll be right back where the danger was at. So again, going back to what the team has been listening to from the community, and coming back from that big feedback of the demo. I'm gonna see if you're gonna be able to get through this guy. Nice. Causes them to burn.
Do a little fire run.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die. Got him. Oh! I thought he had you.
That would have been embarrassing. Make it all the way here and die to the
by the little guy. It's always the little guy. You take out the big guy, but the little guy is the one that gets you. Here's the porcupine.
Top off the health. Good.
So in the game, obviously you can level your morale. So the higher your morale, the more abilities you unlock, like your wizardry. So when he started the game, he generally had very few options. So they kind of get grayed out. But as you raise your morale, you have the option to unlock better wizardry to use against your enemies. So now he has basically everything unlocked. Since this is a small piece of the game, we make it so it's easier to access at earlier morale levels. And right now he's at morale level 4. And you can build up your morale by defeating enemies, by also capturing flags, either battle flags or marking flags. And they're scattered throughout the stage. So they're not absolutely necessary to progress in the game, but they do help you out. Now, right now, he's gonna make sure that he does not die.
I'm getting that battle flag. I ain't going down like this.
But and as you notice, his fortitude rank went up, and the fortitude rank is basically what will let you go back to in your overall morale when you die. So if you were to die, his fortitude rank is now level 6, so he wouldn't go lower than 6. Now you can, of course, make it more challenging on yourself on fighting higher morale enemies. Which will take like more attacks, and it will bring down your defense a lot quicker. But you can always raise your morale, go through them a lot easier, or just make it really challenging and be like, you know what, I'm gonna just try to keep my morale low. I want it to be extra challenging. It's really up to you how you want to do it, and it also kind of gives you an opportunity to explore the levels as well. You know, for those of you guys that are like, I gotta, you know, look around every turned over rock. Or look at every cranny to like explore everything and get all the flags. You doing all right over there?
It's okay. I'm not as confident in the spear. Let me pull out my.
Have you gotten all the flags though?
We got one to get.
Okay.
We got one to get, but well, we're gonna get revenge on this guy. Oh, hang on, let me. Oh, get off of me.
All right, so this guy. Obviously, flames. Flame he's probably immune to.
We're fighting flame. We're fighting fire with fire.
Fire with fire. Okay, I respect it. Nice.
That's how we do it.
There you go.
That's how we do it. Right there.
So when an enemy takes you down, I'm glad you took him out. Perfect timing. So when an enemy takes you out, their morale level will increase. So it's like the enemy will get rewarded for taking you out. Of course, because they do that, they'll hold on to a certain level of your chi which is your experience that you lost during the battle. So by taking them out, you'll get revenge on them. Obviously, they'll be stronger, be a little harder to take out, but you'll get a lot of that experience back. So it's kind of important to go back to take down those enemies if you can, but the risk is much higher for losing because they get rewarded as well.
You see the healing is much faster.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are struggling trying to heal, so there's definitely been some adjustment for the healing, so you guys can feel like it's working for you and it happens in a timely fashion. Oh wow, that was crazy. You got him right there on the steps.
I like the. I hadn't noticed this until now, but the weapon effects and the fire on just the end of the blade.
Yeah.
That's really slick.
And that'll be the same for even ice or like the water phase, the metal phase. It just depends on what you're using.
There's my Azure Dragon Crescent Glaive.
There you go.
All right, we got C, B. Oh, we got a C. We didn't have a helmet on. Let's go there.
So as he's equipping these items, I just wanted to briefly touch on the heavier you become, the quicker your spirit gauge will drain. And so whenever you dodge or if you block a little too much, you can block quite a bit in the game, but the heavier your armor, it has an effect on you. So you want to try to balance that as best you can. If you want to be tanky, that's totally fine, but you got to keep that in mind for whenever it comes to like dodging and whenever you fall from like high altitude. So because you're heavier, if you fall from a higher altitude, you'll end up taking more damage as well. So it's just one of the things you have to consider when trying to bring up your defense or having certain types of builds.
All right, let's put it in. Let's go here.
Okay.
That
should raise your HP a lot.
I want to focus the spear for this next fight.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're gonna put that on. That looks fun. I don't remember that spell. A little Heaven's Rage. Let's do a little.
So on the battle flag, you have the opportunity, if you've already unlocked several wizardry spells. In this case, we have it set up so you guys have access to like a lot of different things. You don't have to stay with a specific spell or wizardry style. You can unlock them and use them as you see fit for your build. So right now he's kind of mixing and matching certain things that he feels would be cool for this upcoming fight, and I'm kind of interested to see how it works out for him. That one's good.
The bog into the lightning.
Yeah, I like that.
Sounds like it could be nasty.
I like that.
What do we got on there? Okay, we got that, and then
What was the other one?
the big.
Oh, that's the heavy one.
That one messes people up.
What is the? Did you pick up? I wasn't sure if you picked up a different spear or what.
I don't know. I think I'm still on just the wooden spear. Oh no, we got the heavy cavalry spear.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
See what kind of.
This had antelope horn, and then goshawk's dance and dragon tail whip. Let's check out these two and see what we.
Okay,
like
breakdancing.
A lot of forward advancement.
I love that one.
Ooh, that looks like it's gonna slap the boss.
Yeah.
That's the one we're going for.
Okay.
All right, let's try it. Spear kill.
Here we go. So Fengxi is the boss here that he's fighting. The boss will start off at for this playthrough at morale level 5, but he's gonna try to see if what he has equipped works for him. Oh, really nice deflect. So as you deflect your enemies and as you land attacks, you'll be able to build up your spirit and then use a lot of your techniques. The only issue is, as you use your techniques, it takes up some of your spirit gauge. So you don't want to like abuse it too much. You have infinite of all your wizardry, so you can use your martial arts, you can use your wizardry as much as you want, as long as your spirit gauge is up. But of course, if your spirit gauge gets too low, they can leave you vulnerable and get hit like he was just a moment ago. Really nice deflect right there. Gets a critical blow here. Might be getting mad soon. Oh, there it is. So now he's a little more upset. He's gonna probably be just slightly more aggressive. And we're gonna see if your spear set up here. it's gonna work for you. Nice deflect. He's coming back for round 2. Nice.
And then bringing on the lightning on him. That lightning spell is crazy strong. No, he ate me.
Oh, he ate you. This might be it. This might be it.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, you're good. You're good. But yeah, the lightning spell is really good. It looks like he almost had him, had that status element with him for the lightning. So he's just summoned his divine beast. His divine beast here was Zuke, and basically it'll blur out this huge flame. So right here he just broke a piece of his tusk, and you almost got him. So you're doing good. You might be able to get another critical blow though before you take him out.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm waiting on him.
Oh, here it is. Nice. This will be it. Nope.
Nope, not yet. But.
With the line. Oh, wow. That was good.
That was a clean finish. I like that.
That was good. So we're kind of curious as to what the chat would like to see as far as wizardry or martial arts. We have a poll in the chat right now that's going on for you guys to see. So we're going to go through this playthrough again, but we want to kind of see what you guys would like to see. More martial arts, more wizardry. We're kind of leaving it open to you guys. So definitely, you know, make your voices heard about that, and let us know what you want to see. But how did you feel about that battle?
I hadn't used the lightning before, and
that was cool, huh?
Yeah, that was good because I did a lot of earth because I like the glaive a lot. Mm-hmm. So that was my first time because we didn't have. I mean, the spear is a newer weapon, so
yeah.
You know, I didn't really have a huge reason to lean into that tree before. But that, I mean, even when we tried this demo previously, that might be stronger than the ice move I was using to like test
I remember
ice build. Like that was crazy damage. That was unreal.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and boot it up again, and then go ahead and we'll switch the character style. How about that? Okay.
All right. So sounds like we're going for a martial arts build this time.
Yeah.
Martial arts build.
Why don't we do the water to go with martial arts?
Water does have some cool stuff.
Yeah, it also has like a different armor preset, so it'll look different from what he was using previously. But we're gonna go with martial arts. It seems like since that is the winner of the poll.
So I see some people asking about stages. Keep in mind this is like a very, very small snippet. This is just meant for like a tiny demo build.
This is a piece of a piece.
Yeah.
We gotta tease you guys a little bit. And but yeah, there'll be several other environments. I know during the public demo, it was the wide open area that was like very brightly lit. This is more of like a desert or wasteland type of look. But there's gonna be several stages, several enemies like you guys saw in the trailer, in our action trailer. So I'm looking forward to all of that. All that stuff is gonna be coming in later on. So we just wanted to give you a quick snippet of what this latest playthrough demo, I guess, here has to offer. All right, so they want to see some martial arts. Let's see if we can hook them up with something. I mean, you can technically just mess with all the different weapons that you have on here. Nice. So right there in the middle of the combat, he was able to switch his weapon. He did it right there again, actually. And what a lot of people didn't know during our early demo is that switching of weapons mid-combat keeps the flow of combat going for you, and at the same time, it will deflect. So mid-change of the weapons, you can actually deflect your enemy if you feel like they're gonna do a heavy attack that has basically some armor on them, where like they're not stopping no matter how many times you hit them, and they're coming at you. You can keep attacking and then do the weapon switch and deflect at the right time. So it's again a lot of that offense defense at the same time coming in. And just timing things correctly. Of course, if you mistime it, you'll obviously pay for it, and it does take a little bit of spirit from your spirit gauge in order to pull that off.
Yeah, you can, if you're rotating between your weapon swaps and your martial arts, you can begin to be very aggressive, and it's definitely very fluid because it's your bumper to pull those up, and it's also B, so it's like just between X, Y, and B. It's like combo swap.
Yeah. And as you're doing that, as you're switching weapons, it takes a little bit of spirit to do that type of switch, but at the same time, you're building up your spirit. So it opens up the possibility for doing several martial arts techniques and also using your wizardry spells, however you feel like you need to use them for that fight. So it's just a matter of balancing that spirit meter so that way it works in your favor.
Yeah. I like to think of it almost like a tug of war.
Yeah. A little bit of a tug of war. Oh, that would have been sweet.
Actually, let me try. I want to try and take him down. So I think we should try fighting the boar from the front.
Okay.
That way, because you can. I mean, getting the sneaky attack on him, that obviously helps. But let's go to get a helmet on. Let's see. Got wizardry.
And all your armor pieces here, as you guys see them putting them on, you'll see that it'll go towards a specific phase, rather it be earth, fire, water, metal.
Yeah, the armor selection, it's definitely, like, we still got a lot of his fixes similar to Nioh, but it definitely feels like it's been simplified, and we still can, pull up specifics on what anything does with the description key.
Exactly.
I don't have a lot of martial arts stuff. I guess melee attack, spirit damage is going to be my next best bet. Let's do that.
Yeah, that would be a good option.
Wizardry. Do spirit attack.
I'm curious if the weapons generally will change as far as the martial arts that you get. So I'm kind of curious as to what martial arts weapons you'll get for some of the weapons you pick up here this time. Coming through? Oh, no, he's not. How do you feel about the combat, though? Feels very fluid?
Oh yeah. This is. We've talked about it. I'm very much in love with the combat. You're constantly, especially once you know what you're doing, you can really just keep up perpetual aggression on stuff. And that's what I like the most about the spirit system is, as long as you're attacking and you're gaining spirit, you can spend that spirit. So
correct.
Like a skilled player, like the people that got really into Nioh understand where I'm coming from. Like, you can absolutely push the boundaries with this combat system.
Yeah. And that's the feeling we want to give players, the ability to not focus so much on things like stamina and trying to keep that up all the time. So you'll be able to do basic attacks and run around and not have to worry about those kind of issues. But the spirit...
It's just how fast we got unwinded there.
Yeah. But the spirit gauge helps you, do certain level of attacks and keep the momentum going as long as you understand what you're doing and how you're supposed to be doing it. Ooh. Right now, it looks like you might be dying though.
No, I'm just getting buffed up. We'll be fine.
Ooh, wow, that almost killed you. Definitely took down all your spirit.
Nope. Missed my parry. That's okay.
He actually has a secondary attack to that swing.
Yeah, you got the double. It always catches you off.
Yeah. So some of the enemies will sometimes have one major killing blow attack, but sometimes they'll have a secondary one. And you usually don't see it until it's almost at you. So it's just a matter of learning a lot of the enemy patterns, how to fight against them, and when to do the right deflex. Although the deflect has been adjusted, it's still not something that you can just kind of toss out there. You still have to time it correctly.
Yeah, there's definitely still a window.
Yeah.
If you're just spamming it, it's not going to work out for you. We think we got that one. I think we're only missing... No, I don't think I did get that one.
No, you didn't get the battle flag. And the other thing is, for some people that may be struggling with deflect, you always can dodge as well. So it's not the only option.
Oh, yeah, no, blocking is super potent in this game.
Yeah, you can
we
also
just blocked this whole combo and got 2 bars on spirit.
Yeah. And then you would gain it back by doing attacks back.
Just like that, yeah.
Again,
so
it's that balance, the offense and defense, balancing that out and making sure that you keep track of that so that way you know what moves to do next and that you don't get left winded. But again, if you're struggling with it, you can always do. You can always dodge. You can always dodge and avoid stuff.
I'm being bullied into a corner.
I wonder if he's gonna do that one attack to you.
The one, the spines. Let me try and get some distance, see if we can bait it out of him.
Yeah, he has to keep his things on him. So if you take this out, okay.
1-2.
So there is a specific attack that this enemy will do, and sometimes he'll do it, sometimes he won't. He'll jump into the air and lunge a projectile. Oh.
He's doing a lot of ground play. He doesn't want to go for it.
He's trying to take chunks out of you.
I know. I gotta get my. Hang on, I'm gonna top off my health here.
Yeah. So what he just did right there, he was just able to dodge and avoid the whole situation. Again, that's an option that you can do to hopefully not have to worry about deflecting too much. So the dodging is really good as well. You just got to time it in the sense that even though it's looser than a deflect, you want to make sure that you dodge at the right time and you just avoid the attacks. It will take up some of the spirit because it does take some spirit to dodge, but at least you won't have to worry about landing every single deflect if you're just not really comfortable with it yet. I think over time, I think every player will probably just end up deflecting most attacks. It's just a matter of getting comfortable.
Especially the weapon swap deflect, just because you can very easily work that into combat. I think we'll see that come from a lot of people. Let's see if I can get the critical. Nope, nope. He was not having it. Take that. Take that.
Oh, big whiff. Oh, that was cool. You're trying to get it with the weapon switch.
Yep. Oh, I tried to go for a second one. I really just got to take this guy out before I. Well, actually, now we should spawn behind the porcupine thing.
Yeah. And as you guys notice, you don't have to wait for a very long transition from being defeated and coming back into the game. So that's one of the things that the team wants to focus on as well, to put you right back into the game, not have to worry about waiting on a very long loading screen. And, you know, for those people that are playing in the last gen Xbox, if you guys move up to the new Xbox, the Series Xbox, you'll automatically have smart delivery. So there's no concern about, you know, if there's like some kind of upgrade situation. You just automatically play the best version of the game. So if rather you be in the last gen or the current gen, you'll always have the best experience based on what hardware you have.
Oh my god, I gotta get rid of this guy first.
It's the little guy, man, I'm telling you. The big guy is like really just a distraction for the little guy to come in and take you out. Here he comes. Nice. He's gonna follow up? No, he's not. Here we go.
He ain't gonna get to follow up. Here we go.
Nice. He knocked him off the cliff.
Yeah, I got a style on him. Teach him a lesson.
There you go.
What I like too is even though we did die, going back and being able to re-defeat that enemy, he still had our
yeah, your experience basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still had that. You were able to regain it back.
All right, let me spec into full martial arts here. It's gonna be red.
Yeah. So as he upgrades, he's gonna try to cater towards martial arts, just like the chat wanted. He's gonna check his weapons, see which weapons.
Yeah, the ring pommel goes pretty heavy on fire. I think that's gonna be my best bet. Moonflight. Yeah, those are both B+ and fire. I mean, the dual swords had C on them. Let me see what this one looks like. I want to see what these look like before the boss fight. So we
Gotcha.
got the fall. Okay, I can just test it on this guy. Okay, that's the basic one.
And you had another weapon with it?
I wanted to see what spells we had on these.
What techniques they were on the weapon?
Yeah, the other one is it's the evasive attack.
Oh, gotcha.
Back up. Which, I mean, it has its purpose, but it's not something I want to rely on in the boss fight. So let's go. Probably just keep the same thing we had, unless we want to pull from the fire scaling.
That's cool. That's fine.
Oh, so we didn't talk about morale boosting. So this is another interesting thing you can do. So given this demo is locked at a lower morale,
Yeah.
you notice we can, looking at this enemy, you can see as we're locked on our morale gauge, you can see part of that 8 flashing.
Yep.
And that means we kill this guy, we're going to get that morale up that much higher. So in a sense, you can farm and basically like over level the morale system so that you're just much stronger going into a fight.
Right. And I'm glad you pointed that out. So just to kind of clarify what FightinCowboy was talking about, on the bottom part of the screen where his health meter is, there was a portion of that 8 that was flashing. Now it's filled up that portion.
Yeah.
So before, whenever you lock onto an enemy, it'll flash a certain level. Now, since the meter's pretty much full here, you can't really see it flashing. But basically, it's gonna go up to the next morale level, and you can bring up your morale level as much as possible. So he just leveled it up right there. Now he's locked onto the little guy, and it shows exactly how much he was gonna level up there, and it just builds up, and you can farm your enemies this way to hopefully build up your morale before going into a harder area for those that are struggling.
Yeah, you can kind of see the flashing. It almost evens it out to like
the middle, right?
Yeah, like the 6 o'clock position.
Exactly. So I'm not sure how clear that is showing on the stream there, but it'll show you exactly how much your reward is for taking out that enemy. Obviously, bigger enemies will have much larger reward, and it's just a matter of, do you want to take on this enemy? Are you ready to take on this enemy? Do you have the right skills or morale level to take them on? And then if you're not, then maybe you may approach them later after you've leveled up your morale a little bit more and unlocked some more spells.
Now we're going to load up on wizardry spells that'll really benefit melee. So let's go. We're going to keep let's keep Aqua Blink.
Yeah,
That's
Aqua
pretty
Blink.
easy. Let's go.
Oh, Lion's Roar.
Damage taken from enemy attacks. Yeah, so Poise Monster. Let's go. Well, do we want Enhanced Defense? Receive less damage and will not flinch. Decrease damage taken. Let's go Enhanced Defense,
Okay.
but then we can supplement that with Absorb Vitality. And then, do we want to do a damage buff?
Or you can do a weapon imbued type thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Something, probably Ice Weapon. I want to say this guy's fire aligned. This is going to be, this just going to destroy this poor thing.
Yeah, your morale level is really high, so he's almost twice the morale level of the boss in this case.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
I have to say that it's going to be...
here. I'm going to get my buffs up.
I have to say that he's just going to die in 2 hits, but it's not going to be as crazy difficult as it would have been had he not had his morale level built up. Okay. Don't get hit. Oh, gotcha.
Oh, he's doing a little.
Some galloping on you, huh?
I need him to turn around so I can really build up my buffs.
Nice.
There we go. And now those into one of these, into one
Oh,
of these, into
my
one of
goodness
these.
gracious. Is this allowed on stream? I don't even know if this is allowed on
I
stream.
know. Twitch is gonna
He's beating this boar up.
terms of service violations here.
Whenever he charges at you, show him that Aqua Blink. I wanted to talk about that.
Ooh,
very briefly.
yeah, it's fun. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, I hit bumper,
Okay.
All right,
Is he
here we
coming
go.
at you one more time? Okay.
Oh, he will.
So
Come on, big boy.
there you go. So the Aqua Blink is basically a really cool dodge that activates instantly. And the idea behind it is kind of like if you struggle with some of the deflect, like he just did a successful deflect right there, almost flawlessly. And the idea is if you struggle a lot with deflect, you can use kind of Aqua Blink as a secondary option, and that's one of your wizardry spells that you will eventually unlock in the game. And it'll go to any direction you want. You can go directly in front of your enemy, which is through the enemy, to the left, to the right, back. and avoid getting hit, basically. So it's a more visual type of dodge, and it makes it a little bit easier for those. It will take up spirit gauge though, so it's one of the things to consider. I see you risked it for the biscuit right there. You were really low on health.
I know. Well, I was playing with him a little bit too much, so I didn't get to,
Gotcha.
Well, so how are we on time? Should we try a full magic build for chat? Show 'em what
Yeah,
we
I mean,
can
I
do?
think if we have a little bit of time, we can try to go ahead and just do the magic build since we have a little bit of time to play with. I know more people want to just keep seeing some more gameplay, more builds, so why not?
All right, we're going all in on the magic. Here we go.
You like the wizardry stuff, right?
I do.
I know. I can tell.
So the thing is, so in Nioh we had Omyo, but it was always more support.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like even if you wanted to like really do range damage, ninjutsu usually was the superior choice. And like I mean, once you got to like some super late game sets like Tsukiyomi and whatnot, yeah, you were destroying. But that's, unless you know life the game like me, you never got to go that far. So. Seeing how just accessible the wizardry is here and like the mix and match capabilities and whatnot, I love the wizardry in this game.
Yeah. Every time I see you mess with the wizardry, you're always smiling.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, I like that. It's not like you have a set amount of uses or anything. It's
That's
just
true.
As long as you're attacking, you can dump those spells out.
I agree with that. I think I really enjoy that about this game. That as long as you have your spirit, you don't have to worry about replenishing. You always have it with you. It's literally integral to your overall build and how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I like that.
So this is gonna be dirty.
If it gets too dirty, we might have to take the controller away.
Let's go with that. Let's combine. We're gonna freeze it on up, and then we're gonna drop big lightning on top of it. For our fast shooter, maybe I'm thinking blasting flare for our fast hitter.
Okay.
And then what is the last one we want? Rock Spike can do rock. I do like Deathly Bog.
Yeah, Deathly Bog is really good too. That's true.
Repression is not bad.
And this is what the game offers you. It gives you an opportunity to like mix
I'm
things
gonna
up.
do Flame Wave on that, and then for our close ranger, we'll do Rock Spike, which is just immediate nuke. For our equipment, I need to get to a level up first.
Yeah. So he's gonna basically go crazy with the wizardry spells here that are available, and there will be more wizardry spells obviously in the final game. And we're going to see how he utilizes them here. They do tend to be a lot of fun. And he's going to probably take out most enemies quickly here. Oh. Nice deflect. Spent the whole spirit on that.
I'm gonna break his gauge. Stop fighting back. You're delaying the inevitable.
There we go.
See, that's the thing is like, even if we, it looks like, oh well, he can just spam that, but like, look at my spirit gauge, man. That's
it went down. But see,
yeah.
that's the thing. You had built it up prior to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You took out the other guy and you built it up all the way.
well,
you had
and right there too. If I had gotten hit, I'm
yeah,
stunned. I'm stunned
exactly.
right there. So it's like, I like that I can overexert myself to push that damage out. But if I get hit, it's like, well, kind of got caught with your pants down. That's your own fault.
You kind of put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hit this.
So I can only imagine as the game gets closer and the game comes out and everybody starts playing it, the crazy different builds people are going to do within the community. And for those of you guys watching, just so you guys know, I don't know if the team wants me to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you. They do see some of your stuff. They see some of the things that you guys put together. And, those are conversations that are had sometimes. And it's like, oh, did you see this? Did you see that? So we're going to keep an eye out on those things whenever you guys make these crazy builds that, use wizardry or your martial arts or all strength or super buff. They do see those things when they get posted. So we're out there as ninjas do, in the shadows, seeing things that come up from the community. And it's always cool to see. Whenever I get involved with the community, it's always interesting to hear feedback and understand what is it you guys like, what you guys think are unique, what needs to change, things of that nature. It's always interesting to hear that because it's like, you know, we want to know how you're enjoying the game and how things can essentially become better. I really like that one. That one's really cool.
I like that it can do elevations too. That's
Oh yeah.
So like if we're fighting like this and you do it, it'll crawl down over to him.
Yeah, and I like how this lingers and it keeps building up. So it's constantly building until eventually it burns your enemy, and you're just taking, you know, little bits of damage as you fight them. I like the glaive. The glaive is a really cool weapon.
Yeah, glaive is still my favorite. Oh no, it's okay. Cool.
At first, I wasn't sure if I would like it, but I ended up just falling in love with that weapon. I was like, wow, this thing is amazing.
Yeah, it's always iffy with because it's heavier, but it feels like it has the right amount of weight to it.
Yeah. Do you have that one?
I don't know how that even missed.
I was gonna ask, do you have that one martial arts from the spear? I think it's the one you start off with.
The juggle?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a juggle earlier. We can do
Okay.
that. Let me go. I think
That
that's
one's
it.
cool. The fact that that's even a possibility is pretty cool.
Yeah, hang on. Let me
Alright,
get.
nice.
I think there's like one more enemy.
That's too high.
I'm gonna let him come. Well, we'll kill him and then we're gonna juggle the little one.
Yeah. He's gonna try to sneak up on you. Nice. Oh, nice. Oh.
You see, that's
That's what happened right there.
That's exactly what happens.
You're using all your spirit, and you got left vulnerable. Nice dodge. Nice. Now he's burned. Oh, he got you mid-air. Oh, but you got him at the same time. You guys traded. That was awesome.
The fire took him out.
Yeah. Okay. Can we get this? Let's go. We got combos? All right, we don't want to show too much because, you know, people are going to mess around with it.
Let me pick up. This should be the new glaive. Yeah, there we go. I might actually swap up to Deathly Bog.
Okay. It's just a really good spell.
Yeah. The slowdown from it's pretty.
Slow down and earth effect that it has on the enemy if it builds up. It's really good. It's really good. Nice.
Ooh,
Got the double
1-2.
deflect. Let's go. Can you take him out?
Oh, this thing is in trouble.
Oh, nice. Perfect timing, too. See? This guy's a pro.
Stop moving. Just accept your fate. All right. Let's get over here. We're going to check for any wizardry things,
Right.
and then we'll be good.
And take on the boss.
So we're going to swap you up for the bog, and we'll make you our. I want to say he is in tune with fire. Let's go.
I think you can hurt him with fire. You can hurt him with fire if you want to use
We
it.
could do poison corrosion. Build up that poison.
Poison is good.
Yeah, we know
Alright.
it takes a little bit off of our
Yep.
wizardry spell consumption.
It'll help you with that.
Just check the new gear we picked up. Don't want you. Oh no, wait. Oh no, these are wizardry spells. Hold up. Wizardry spell 8%. You didn't. You're 11%. You're going on. You're 8% to 11.1.
So he's trying to set it up so it's all for wizardry.
So we got 8%, we got 11% there, 11.1, and then there's no wizardry legs, but status effect accumulation. That's gonna
help for the poison as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this should be good. Like we're gonna try and get a parry, and then bog him, ice him, lightning him.
You're gonna get him all the status effects, and then divine beast, right? Oh my goodness. Oh. Here we go. Nice. So right there, you guys will notice that the bog slows down the enemy. So that's a really cool spell that we were just talking about. It'll put out that big old like muddy looking thing on the ground, and it'll slow down the enemy when they go through it. So if you're fighting a really fast boss, or if he's charging you too fast, you can kind of place that down, have earth effect on him, and also give you some breathing room. So you get slowed down right there. Oh, nice. I thought you were vulnerable still during your spell. Nice.
I really gotta get some parries in here.
Yeah, so whenever you deflect, you raise your spirit as well. And obviously that will give him an opportunity to cast more of his wizardry spell here.
Well, we're doing this pretty passive as well. Like, we haven't even really been attacking to build up our spirit gauge.
Nice.
Which we can do that. We can really start.
Yep. See, he's building up his spirit. He's utilizing his tools. He's managing it so he lands all his spells. Nice deflect. That was like split second right there at the end. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Oh no. Fengxi.
Nice.
And now he's in the corner.
Yeah.
And the lightning finish.
Probably. Yeah.
Lightning finish.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, man, wizardry is just.
So
very-
I'm glad we had a chance to actually show both
yeah.
martial arts and the wizardry. I think people are gonna be wondering in chat like what they want their build to be.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to remind everybody again, no matter which version of the game you're playing on whatever console, you'll have smart delivery. Pre-orders are up now. There's obviously early purchase bonus, pre-order bonuses, as well as a digital deluxe bonus. And of course, if you want the physical Steelbook edition, launch edition, there's all specific DLC for that as well. And you can pre-order now. Everybody's been asking for that for the longest time, so pre-orders are available now for the game. And we hope you look forward to the final game when it comes out. Yeah. You like it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know I'm ready for this.
I know.
You know I'm ready.
We've been talking about it the whole time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this this demonstration of Wulong Fallen Dynasty. I know you guys want to see more. We'll keep you posted. If you guys are in the chat on the Xbox stream, you guys will be have an opportunity to win some codes. And for other stuff in the future, make sure you guys follow Wulong Official. And we may be doing some of these shirts. This is one of the shirts from Wulong, so you may see some of these on some of our channels. So make sure you guys follow us on there, and we hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see it. Fate intended for us to meet here. Suffer as these warriors may, their pain could be the foundation for a new age.